I am sorry for this long post. But I need to tell my story. Hi all. I wanted to post this sooner but postponed it multiple times. The past 3 months have been hell for me, and I need to burst it all out. I'm married to my girlfriend for 3 years now. I live in Europe for study, she's in my home country in South Asia. I go back to my country every 5-6 months and stay there 1-2 months. In the last 3 years, I spent 1+ year with her physically. This year, I stayed with her from March till May. We stay connected via calls, video chats like 2-3 of a day, so neither of us feels disconnected. I try my best to support her with all problems she has. She's my first GF, I'm her 4th-5th BF. I really love that person. Love her. I love that she doesn't know many things and needs my help. I love that she's very childlike when it comes to many things. I loved her innocence. I loved she's never boring and always has something to say. I love that she's the only girl in my 26 years of life who decided to make me hers. I have planned my whole future with her. After finishing my master's, I had planned to bring her here as soon as possible. Living without my partner has been pretty tough for me, and vice versa. In order to quicken the process, I managed a full-time job. While doing my thesis it wasn't easy. Everything was supposed to be great after my thesis. In the last 10 days of my thesis, everything went bad. I was mostly concentrating on my study to pass my thesis, so I couldn't give her proper time. After 2-3 days, she started acting weird. She wouldn't talk to me as before. I thought she was giving me space so that I can submit my thesis on time. A day after I submitted my thesis, I found a post from her Reddit account. She claims she got married to me and I'm as Taimul. She might cheat on me in the future and might divorce me. We didn't get married accidentally, we were lovers for 1+ years. Also, the fact she could write the letters divorce and cheat in a post about me broke my heart. I couldn't make sense of the world. We rather jumped to marriage pretty fast. I was a virgin, she was too. We wanted to do it but she couldn't do it outside the marriage for religious reasons. I really loved her, and saw my future with her, so we decided to get married quickly. On the 3rd day of our honeymoon, we were having time for the 3rd time that day, 7th in 3 days. Suddenly I couldn't keep my stuff up, I got more nervous and it got worse. Seeing my performance, she behaved like she bought something rubbish from a superstore. She was filled with anger and regret and she showed it. She told me a lot of hurtful things. I still sometimes get anxious about time thinking about it. I haven't had that problem in the last 2 years, but she's not satisfied with me. I will admit, I am probably not very good at bed, but I think I'm average. This time, we had time almost regularly, and she even told me I have improved a lot. After doing my study, work, house chores daily, I can only do it 5-7 times a week, but she wants more. She does nothing in the bed, I do 95% of the work. But she's convinced I am as Taimul. She did her research on Google. Anyway, after the Reddit post, I was feeling really low for many days. I stopped eating regularly and stopped talking to her for the time being. After a few days, I asked her about the Reddit post. A few days later, she told me, she really misses me, dreams of me, and cries for me. I was getting softer and planned to resume talking after 2-3 days. Then I discovered it. I found out she's talking with some other dude behind my back. I had her Reddit password. I logged into her Reddit account and found that she's calling that guy love and sending him kiss emojis. She lives with her family, so I confronted her mother and her about this. At first, her mother didn't believe me and called me a doubter. My wife told me it's nothing and she's only playing online games with him. She only talks to him on Discord while playing the games. I naively believed her. A day later I asked her to give me her Discord logins. She hesitated but eventually gave me the login details. After login, I noticed she deleted all her chat and call history with that guy. It gave me more suspicion. I then asked her to give me her main Gmail logins. She took her time but eventually gave me due to pressure from me and her mom. When I logged in, I found many timey selfies on her Google Photos, all within the last 1 month. Normally we share our Google Photos library together, but I never received those photos and she stopped sharing them with me 1 month ago. I also found out many screenshots of her chat screens and notifications. She also writes notes in Google Keep. This is where I got the most shocks. In some notes, she wrote she doesn't like my voice anymore, but that guy's voice is very timey to her and they fell for each other very quickly. Also, she will cheat without any guilt. She will test me this time how I perform, then she will decide. She also wrote, she'll divorce me once I bring her here. And the most heartbreaking, she asked the guy if he will wait for her as it might take some to divorce me. She was heartbroken that the guy started behaving weirdly when she asked him that. Initially, I gave in. I admitted all my mistakes and wanted to do better. I went to the doctor and a psychologist to test myself. The urologist did a lot of hormones blood tests. All came out in the normal range. Now she tells me, she never told me something was wrong with me physically, it's all mental. My psychologist disagrees after 4 sessions. When I found the note about her asking the guy about waiting, I stopped giving any effort. I used to monitor her Android activity on Google My Activity. She never stopped using apps like Antiland, dating apps, Discord, Signal, etc. A few days later, she changed all passwords so I couldn't see those anymore. Anyway, in the past 1.5 months, I gave her space and time to think. I thought, if she ever loved me, if she ever cared for me or if she's even a human, she will feel me and will try to understand what she did and be better. It hasn't worked so far. She still blames me for everything. I don't know what to do. After all this, deep down, I still love her, but I can't trust her. I want to trust her, but she hasn't done anything so far. I care for her very much. And I know if I leave her, it will be super bad for her future. I can't be heartless. I love her so much. These days, she wants to make everything between us normal. But it's all talk and no effort. She is still talking with random guys. I have no way of knowing. She tells me I ruined her life. Her mom and the family are supporting her. Her mom even told me I don't give her daughter what every woman deserves. Also, since I don't talk to her anymore, she feels lonely. That's why she talks with other guys or supposed new friends. I don't like my mother very much. She is not faithful to my father, she talks and slept with other guys. In the past few days, she's been very supportive of my wife. She demands I make a decision soon and forgive my wife. My mom has since blocked me on Messenger. Everyone is blaming me. I thought about ending it, my life, but I love my father so much that I can't do that to him as long as he's alive. He has fought for me his whole life. As for my future, I don't see myself getting another girl. There's a reason she was my first GF in 26 years. I can't talk to women to save my life. Now I will probably be divorced, with no chance of ever finding love. I'm a brown person in a white country who can't speak their language. I will have performance anxiety and trust issues. This post is already too long, although I have so much more to say. If you have read it so far, thanks, kind stranger. I hope true love finds you, and you be happy in life. TLDR, the love of my life cheated on me. I can't trust her anymore, I can't leave her either. She blames me for everything. We planned our whole life together, I can't live knowing those won't be true. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, she shows no remorse. She sees you as a ticket out of where she lives. She has no respect for you and validates her own cheating. Redditor 2, hey man. Just read your post. I am really for what happened to you and clearly you do not deserve this. No matter how much you love her, don't forget about the fact that she intentionally kept hurting you. I understand the fact that you're a brown guy and it's not easy to find love again in a different country. I know this because I have been through this. Keep your chin up, tiger, you'll find someone better, not everyone goes for the looks. No need to be with her anymore or even think about ending your life. No woman is worth killing yourself. Trust me. Work on yourself, make yourself stronger, beaches will follow.